Hello again, everyone. This is Randy, your sewing machine man, and today we're looking at Brother SE-425 SE embroidery and sewing, and it's called the Enthusiast. And this is what you get nowadays when you go down to Walmart or go online. That's what you're going to get. It's got the electronics, plastic, sewing machine lives over here, electronics and a couple of motors and things over there. But it's a minimum machine. I would say on a scale of 10, it's about a 0.5. But if it's light and it's portable and it gets the job done for folks, this lady does a lot of sewing. I'm thinking one of these days she's going to be moving up, because the amount of stuff I got out of this thing and all the little ticky-tack little problems that it had, she does a lot of sewing. What usually happens under here, you can tell them they do a lot of sewing when they're winding the bob, and under here the thread gets wound up. There was probably 20 different colors and about 40 different wraps of each one down in there. It has to be taken apart and cleaned out. It's such a pain. But that's how these new Brothers with the winder on top, that's the way they are. And you just have to put up with it. It's got the lay-in threading, which is nonsense. And if you missed a take-up, leave it or jam. Her bobbin case had a bunch of needle hits on it. And in spite of the needle hits, which I rectified no problem, around the outside of the bobbin case, it was all rough. And that's from running it with no oil. And the main bearing had no oil. All the connectors, everything had no oil. So, these things come from the factory with no oil. And people think, well, I just bought it. It's brand new, so it must have been serviced. No, it hasn't been touched by a human being since it left China, I don't know, 6 months ago. The trip across the ocean is a couple months, or I don't know, 6 weeks, I don't know. But it bobbed around the ocean, dry as a bone, got here dry as a bone, and she sewed with it until it locked up, and now we get it going again. And it's got the little stop-start button there, so you can make it go. And now it's sewing. It's going to get the job done. The screen is already starting to turn black. They'll do that. They'll lose their illumination. I don't know what that's all about, but there's no cure for that I know of. And I guess you replace the board, which is more than the price of this machine. You can tell I'm a big fan. Brother was a great machine at one time. In my estimation, it no longer is. But if you see one of these for next to nothing, maybe $5–10 at a garage sale, and you think, well, I'll plug it in, see if it runs. It might. It just might work. It could happen. It's been known to happen. But I would go out of my way to not buy this machine. It's not my favorite, nor is it on my list of any machine that I would recommend. This is the Brother SE-425. Thanks.